News at 9 on the CW7 with Noah Alatza, meteorologist Joe Bird, and sports with Blake Sandlin.
Affordable housing has been an issue in Evansville for decades. Back in the fall of 2014, members of the Congregations Acting for Justice and Empowerment, better known as CAGE, voted to tackle that problem of the lack of safe, decent, and affordable housing, primarily rental housing, in the city of Evansville. According to CAGE's research, Evansville needed 3,000 rental units to assist families below the poverty line, and it's been a battle throughout the years for CAGE to the city's Affordable Housing Trust Fund, often going to bat with Mayor Winnicky and some Evansville City Council members. Since 2017, $2 million, or about $500,000 a year, has been allocated to that fund, but some say that's still not enough. Joining us right now to discuss more about affordable housing needs in Evansville is Evansville NAACP President Rev. Gerald Arnold. Reverend Arnold, always good to see you. Thank you so much for making some time this evening.
Thank you so much, Noah.
And Reverend, let's get right into it. You know, I know that you are obviously on CAGE's board. You were also in attendance as the NAACP president at last week's city council meeting on Monday. And I wanted to start with something that you had sent me a little bit earlier about this national movement by the NAACP, joining that coalition of other social justice networks just like CAGE to push for more affordable housing policies throughout the country. And it's called Opportunity Starts at Home. It's that campaign. Walk me through, Reverend Arnold, what exactly that is. Maybe.
Okay, and first of all, I'm also a founding member of CAGE, and that's one of the other reasons why I was invited to speak. And also, the NAACP has decided to partner with CAGE because of the interests are similar. But the Opportunity That Starts at Home campaign mobilized to mobilize a powerful, if you will, coalition of groups to go beyond the point of just talking to ensure people at the lowest income levels, you know, can access affordable housing that is safe, decent, affordable, and in neighborhoods where it's equitable and opportunities are thriving for them. So that's essentially in the long-term goals of this campaign is to promote the federal policies that bridge the gap in the growing and promoting them and uplifting of people in this category.
Reverend Arnold, here we are in 2021. Walk me through right now, as you just kind of mentioned there, kind of the need for affordable housing. How big of a deal really is it right now, right here in the city of Evansville?
Well, again, as CAGE says, you know, then it was 3,000, now we're still at 1,400. And it is not enough because, you know, every year you don't fully attack the problem. It gets worse, and you just can't band-aid the problem. You got to really fix the problem. So we're not fixing it at 500,000. We need to actually put, as CAGE has requested, that $2 million in that affordable housing trust fund, so we can help lift everyone up.
Reverend Arnold, is there something that people in the community can do maybe to help this situation, short of showing up at a city council meeting?
Well, what people can do, they can join in with CAGE, knowing that CAGE is and the Evansville NAACP is partnering to advocate on their behalf. And CAGE is doing a good job in representing minorities, people of color, and poor people in the community. So I would convince them to go to their pastors, their congregation, and ask them to join in that effort with CAGE to help tackle this problem.
What's your message then to city council members and Mayor Winnicky? Why, in your eyes, maybe is nothing getting done, essentially, Reverend?
Well, I know that they all have good hearts. They all say they have good intentions. At least most of the city council the other night was there, have good hearts and compassion and want to do good. What I ask them to do now is to make sure that their hearts match the purse string and set aside that $2 million in an affordable housing trust fund so this thing can work better for all people.
Reverend, we're going to switch gears now on a side note. Obviously, we spoke with you yesterday. Got to continue to get your take, though, on this situation involving that group of Wrights High School students carrying that Confederate flag. When you saw that image yesterday morning, what is going through your head?
Well, a lot of things are going through my head, given my age and where I grew up in Monroe, Louisiana, and et cetera. There's a lot of things going through my head. And but first of all, I want to let people know that this is not just a black issue. There are a lot of good people out there, both black and white. And just as many white people were offended by that display yesterday that we saw. And when it comes to civil rights, the NAACP will come to the aid of all citizens, be it black or white. And so my thing to EDSC is we can't just whitewash this and just sweep this under the rug as though it was nothing. We've had issues and incidents on campuses already. I get complaints from people who tell me about stuff that's going on the campus. I cannot approach it because I don't have the proofs, and the people don't want their names attached to it, so they won't file a complaint. So I would caution EDSC to not just play this down, but take it serious.
And on that note, Reverend Arnold, the EVSC issuing that statement late yesterday saying essentially, quote, that they used this opportunity as a teachable moment to explain why the Confederate flag is a divisive symbol. It is unacceptable at school. Do you think that statement went far enough?
I believe that those young men are old enough already to have now, grown into whatever personalities and characters that they have. I think they already know that that flag is offensive. I just don't think that we need to sit down and talk about where do we go from here, because I just think that's kind of lighthearted, and that's what I have to say right now.
All right. I know there are still a lot of moving parts, still a very fresh situation, but Reverend Gerald Arnold from the Evansville NAACP, always a pleasure to see you, and we really do appreciate you making some time this evening for us.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Eyewitness News at 9 is back right after this.